Bright Eyes is an American indie rock band founded by singer-songwriter and guitarist Conor Oberst. The band, known for its emotionally charged lyrics and eclectic musical style, has become a significant force in the indie music scene. Here's a detailed history of the band. Conor Oberst, a native of Omaha, Nebraska, began making music at a young age. In the mid-1990s, he was involved in several bands, including Commander Venus, a group that also featured members who would go on to form The Faint. During this time, Oberst started recording music under the name Bright Eyes. In 1998, Bright Eyes released its debut album, a collection of songs written and recorded. The album showcased Oberst's raw, confessional songwriting and lo-fi production. This was followed by Letting Off the Happiness, 1998, which featured contributions from members of the burgeoning Omaha music scene, including Mike Mogis and Nate Walcott, who would become permanent members of Bright Eyes. The band's third album, Fevers and Mirrors, 2000, marked a significant step forward in terms of production and songwriting. The album received critical acclaim for its emotional depth and complexity. Songs like The Calendar Hung Itself and Something Vague highlighted Oberst's ability to craft poignant, introspective lyrics. In 2002, Bright Eyes released Lifted or The Story is in the Soil, Keep Your Ear to the Ground, which became a breakthrough success. The ambitious double album featured lush arrangements and a diverse range of instruments. It received widespread critical acclaim and helped establish Oberst as one of the leading voices in indie rock. Tracks like Lover I Don't Have to Love and Bowl of Oranges became fan favorites. Bright Eyes achieved mainstream success with the simultaneous release of two albums in 2005, I'm Wide Awake It's Morning and Digital Ash in a Digital Urn. The former was a folk-influenced album featuring contributions from Emmylou Harris, while the latter delved into electronic and experimental sounds. I'm Wide Awake It's Morning was particularly well received, with songs like First Day of My Life and Lua becoming some of the band's most recognizable tracks. The album's introspective lyrics and stripped-down production resonated with a wide audience, earning Bright Eyes a place in the mainstream music scene. In 2007, Bright Eyes released Casadaga, a richly orchestrated album that further showcased the band's evolving sound. The album was praised for its ambitious production and lyrical depth, exploring themes of mysticism and existentialism. Songs like Four Winds and Hot Knives demonstrated Oberst's continued growth as a songwriter. After the release of Casadaga, Bright Eyes went on a hiatus, during which time Conor Oberst focused on various side projects and solo work. He released solo albums such as Conor Oberst, 2008, and Outer South, 2009, with the Mystic Valley Band. Additionally, he collaborated with musicians like Jim James of My Morning Jacket and M. Ward in the supergroup Monsters of Folk, releasing an album in 2009. During this period, Bright Eyes' other members, Mike Mogis and Nate Walcott, also pursued various musical endeavors. Mogis continued his work as a producer, while Walcott contributed to several other musical projects. Bright Eyes reunited in 2011 to release The People's Key, an album that featured a more polished and experimental sound. The album received generally positive reviews and included tracks like Shell Games and Jejune Stars. After another hiatus, Bright Eyes announced their return in 2020 with the release of Down in the Weeds Where the World Once Was. The album, which came out after a 9-year gap, was well received and marked a return to the band's earlier, more introspective style. Songs like Persona Non Grata and Mariana Trench dealt with themes of loss, uncertainty, and personal struggle, reflecting the turbulent times during which the album was created. Throughout its career, Bright Eyes has left a significant mark on the indie music landscape. Conor Oberst's emotive vocal delivery and introspective lyrics have influenced a generation of singer-songwriters. The band's willingness to experiment with different musical styles, from folk and country to electronic and rock, has kept its sound fresh and relevant. Bright Eyes' contributions to the Omaha music scene, particularly through the Saddle Creek Records label, have also been notable. The label, co-founded by Oberst's brother Justin, became a hub for indie music in the early 2000s, fostering a tight-knit community of musicians and helping to launch the careers of several notable acts. As of 2024, Bright Eyes continues to tour and is releasing a new album called Five Dice. All three is on September 20th, 2024. Their journey from lo-fi beginnings to critically acclaimed success is a testament to their artistic evolution and enduring appeal.